Hey everybody, back. I am in a Subaru Soul. What is this? Show you guys. What is this called? Solterra. I'm in a Subaru Solterra as a loaner car because my car is at the dealer getting that front camera fixed, and I dropped it off yesterday. They told me flat out, we ain't even have no time to look at it, we're gonna give you a loaner. I said that is fine as long as I got a vehicle. When I dropped it off, I said I got today covered. I'm gonna need a car. If y'all keeping it, I'm gonna need a car, because before, when I would get my car serviced, I try not to take loaners. I don't like taking loaners because I'm scared. It's like a rental car. I don't like driving rental cars, even though I'm covered by my insurance. I'm covered by my credit card. I'm just really scared of loaners, especially because it's not your car. You're not familiar with driving it, and I just don't want the headache. So before, I would borrow my mom's car, but my mom needs her car, so I had to take a loaner. But I'm glad they had one. They didn't put me through no stress or nothing like that. Got the loaner. This car is brand new. I am the second person to drive it. And because I have an electric car, they gave me an electric car, which I appreciate because I don't have to pay for gas. So they said, you have an electric, we're going to give you an electric loaner. That's usually what we do. And I said, that is amazing because I have charging. I have access to free charging. So it's not like this loaner is going to cost me any money because I have to put in gas. But I have, it's not bad news, but I was sick. So on Friday, my son had his tonsils and adenoids removed. Poor baby. He has a severe Motrin allergy. So normally when you have this surgery, you could take Tylenol and Motrin at the same time because one metabolizes in the kidneys and one metabolizes in the liver. So you kind of get a double shot of pain relief. Well, my son is allergic to Motrin, so his only option is Tylenol and codeine, aka Percocet. Percocet is really frowned upon under 12, so I am drastically limiting it. He could take it every 6 hours. First couple of days, I was only giving it to him twice a day. And he's just been battling it out with the Tylenol. Well, his voice changed. It used to be deep and raspy. Now it's very high pitched, and he is mean. He is mean, and I remember that pain. The pain doesn't make you want to cry. The pain makes you mean. And if you talk to anybody who took out their tonsils, they be like, I used to say I hate my mother and all this stuff. Well, this little half Negro has been very mean to me. I've been home with him. Friday was his surgery, and I stayed home for 2 days to take care of him. And now he's off to Grandpa's to be taken care of for the rest of the day because I'm going back to work today. It is Wednesday. He said to me, leave me alone. He's been saying leave me alone, right? Because I'm trying to get him to drink fluids because I don't want him to get dehydrated. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Finally, I had to push and push and push because his urine is brown because he is not drinking enough. And so I'm pushing him to drink water, drink apple juice, drink. And he tells me with his whole entire bird chest, all 30 pounds of his being, and he's 4. So imagine a 4-year-old with 30 pounds. If you don't have kids, he is severely underweight. He is skinny, skin and bones and muscles, because he got abs and biceps. So he's muscular and skinny, okay? He says it with his entire bird chest. Leave me alone, you're so annoying. He meant every word, every syllable, he meant it. If you haven't seen Mommy Dearest, there's a scene where she slaps the shit out of that kid. I had to hold it back. Like, my backhand was like, And I had to remember that that little demon spawn, Children of the Corn 4-year-old, is not my child. That is a little boy in severe amount of pain. And I just ate it. And then I went on Groupon to see if they have boarding schools, but they don't, because I can't afford no boarding school unless it's a Groupon. But anywho, the Friday was his surgery. I'm backtracking. Friday night, I go, not feeling too good, feeling a little off, feeling a little sick. Go upstairs to take out my contacts. The room is spinning. I take out my contacts. I'm trying to make it to my bed because I don't feel good, like really bad. I black out, bang into the wall, and land on the floor. And I think I came to right away. Anyway, my husband has to call 911. The paramedics come. My blood pressure is severely low. They hooked me up to the machine. It started beeping all crazy. They was all calm. 2 black men, EMT. They were like, okay, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take you. They wasn't panicking. They hooked me up, give me an IV. They said your IV is gonna make you feel better. They wasn't lying. They give me the IV. I start feeling better. I go to the hospital. I get there. They run all kind of tests on me, EKG, CAT scan, blood test, urine test, all comes back normal. They discharge me. I don't know what happened. But even when they discharged me after 3 bags of fluids, my blood pressure only gets up to 95, which is not great, but under 90 is a problem. So they discharged me at 95 over 84. Now I'm black, and my whole adult life, even kid life, I know black people to suffer with high blood pressure, hypertension. I don't have any dealings in hypotension. Everybody I know is battling with hypertension, high blood pressure, watching their salt, doing this, doing that. I don't know anybody with any experience with low blood pressure. So now I have to go get my Google WebMD doctorate in hypotension. But anyway, I got to follow up with my primary. I had a doctor's appointment with my bariatrics, surgical office to see if that had anything to do with it. The first thing she asked me was, how's my fluid intake? And I realized at work, because I have a water cooler and I'm constantly drinking water at work, constantly. And I do that because my office is always full of snacks. We always have some meeting. There's always food. There's always this. So to keep me from eating, I drink water. I was home dealing with my son's surgery and stuff. I don't even remember drinking coffee. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And then they also said my blood sugar was low, which I don't know anybody dealing with low blood sugar. But I wasn't really eating either, dealing with his surgery. So since Friday, since I came home Saturday morning, I've been making sure I drink, making sure everything is fine, making sure I do this, making sure I do that. Just taking care of myself. The side of my face still hurts because apparently I ran into the wall. I don't remember that. All I remember is trying to leave the bathroom and then laying on the floor and my husband screaming in my face. And the only thing I could say is, why is this motherfucker screaming in my face? I'm right here. I can hear him. Why is he screaming? And then I look up at the, I'm looking up and I'm like, why am I on this? This is not my bedroom. And then I come to, I guess I fully come to, and I'm like, I'm on the floor. And I'm annoyed with my husband. And I go, why am I on the floor? Like, it's his fault. Like, you guys play too much. Who put me on the floor? Poor thing, my poor husband. So Saturday and Sunday, he had to take care of me because I was still a little off. I could tell the blood pressure was still low. I was still a little off. So he was taking care of me, my son, and my daughter who had FOMO. Fear of missing out. That poor little girl struggled mentally with trying to get attention and trying to get somebody to baby her. I'm gonna give her kudos because she she really handled it well. I mean, you could tell she was sad and she felt left out, so I would make sure I hug her, kiss her, tickle her, give her some attention, but she was really feeling it. And she went to school alone, which she doesn't do because she goes twin brother. She went to school alone. Her teachers noticed she was sad. They took her to the nurse. The nurse had her talk to the counselor, and she's really upset because it's not like her brother is fun to be around because he's mean to everybody. So and she's feeling that, like, he's mean, but he's in pain, and you know, he's constantly touching his face. The codeine irritates your stomach. The poor boy's feeling it, so I'm giving him a pass for now. But that's the update on me. I'm gonna try to take better care of myself. I hope they do more tests and figure out what's going on. If they don't figure out what's going on, I really hope this is a one-off situation where I don't have another health issue. Because truth be told, when I was 320 pounds, my biggest, the only health problem I had was being out of shape, being out of breath, and joint pains from carrying all this weight. I didn't have any diabetes, no blood sugar problem, no high blood pressure, no low blood pressure, nothing. I got my first cavity after my surgery. So, you know, I feel great. And yes, if I had the opportunity, would I do it again? Yes. I feel totally different not carrying around an extra 100 pounds, but I really hope that losing weight is not, you know, opening up a bunch of other health problems. So, but you know, eventually, like, sustaining that weight is not long term. So, you know, I'll just do whatever I gotta do. I got top of the line A+ gold rated health insurance that I pay a king's ransom for, and I'm gonna fucking use it. You know, I pay for it out of my check. My contribution to this gold platinum health insurance is 20%. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm not gonna be scared to go to the doctor. I'm gonna use my PTO. And if I gotta go on FMLA because, you know, and use some sick time because these issues are coming because of the surgery that I was on FMLA for before, I'm just gonna do it. I gotta take care of myself. My poor husband was screaming at me, and he's sitting with me in the emergency room, and I could tell he was scared. And I don't know if he was scared because he loved me and he don't want to lose me. He joked that I was scared that you would die and I'd be left with these kids by himself. But I genuinely saw the fear in his face, and that's not a good feeling. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna watch my fluids. If that's the issue, I'm definitely gonna watch my fluids. Sad thing is I gained 7 pounds, and I think I gained 7 pounds because my stress. I've been stress eating, not eating a lot at one time, but a lot throughout the day. So I'm gonna get back on track. I'm not gonna beat myself up. I know what I did wrong, and I just have to stop doing it. I also hadn't been walking and really wasn't on the bike like that because of time. So I did the bike, I think, on Sunday or Monday. I gave myself time to heal. I did the bike. I was gonna do it this morning, but I didn't want to be late for work. So definitely when I get back home this afternoon, I'm gonna do my bike. So, all right, everybody, take care of yourself, take care of your health. If you're a praying person, pray that they can fix my car. Please. You know, pray that they can fix my car. Cause I you know, I'm on the blogs, and I seen some horror stories of people trying to get this fixed with the same problem I have. But that was like a year ago. So hopefully there's a better fix. You know, I got some good news where I did see somebody post up the technician walkthrough on how to fix it. So I guess they did learn how to fix it. So I just hope that I have a competent technician. I'm at a dealership that has a certified Mach-E tech, and that's what I was looking for. I don't want a regular all-around Ford. I wanted somebody who did some extra courses in the Mach-E and gets a little bit trainings in the Mach-E or what have you. So, yeah, with the Mach-E. And they only have one. So, all right, well, take care, everybody. This was good for me to talk it out. And see y'all tomorrow.